Is everything good? What Remains of Edith Finch? Is everything good? I hear everything. I think it's good. Yeah, I think we should be fine. Okay. Okay. Welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch. Ooh. Ooh, ah. Dang it, I forgot to bring up my checklist. Just a quick thing. No, thank you. Thank you. Put that there. No. I want to look around more. What remains? Does it just keep getting farther away? Probably. Okay, let's read the book. Ah, that's how we do it. Okay.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house. Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Ooh.
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
Missing. If you have information about Milton, call the Orcas Island Police. Orcas? Orcas Island? Ooh. Milton Finch. He was 11 when he disappeared? 23rd, 2003. Ooh. Ooh, the Finches. Edith. Controls. Ooh. Graphics. Is everything good? Yeah, everything's on ultra. We should be fine. Audio. I think audio is good too. Controls. I'm like trying to see if there's any secrets around. Sorry.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That's a little weird, but okay. Must be weird to come back to the house after all this time.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
This is a cute little mailbox, though. It matches the house. That's adorable.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh. No trespassing. This property is protected by video surveillance. Ooh. Where are all the cameras then? Can I find them?
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Okay. The Finches. Which way do we go first? Because there is an achievement to go both ways. Does the camera look choppy on the stream? Oh, it looks fine. I don't know what's going on. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We'll go this way first. I like all the purple flowers. I don't know what they're called, but they're pretty.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Hoof prints?
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Ooh.
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Okay. I think the paths remerge here. So let's go back. Can I run? Ooh, I can zoom in. That's new. Okay. Part of me would love to have a house like this one day, like out in the middle of a forest. But also part of me is like, ooh, it's too far away from like civilization. What if there's like an accident or something, you know? Like I don't have any like conditions where it's like, oh, I need to constantly be worried about like how long an ambulance will have to get here, but that would be on my mind, you know? Because you never know when disaster might strike. Let's go this way now. Can we veer off the... We can veer off the path. Ooh, is there stuff down here? Wow, it is dark. Ooh, newspapers. All missing persons papers. Okay. Okay, that's a little alarming. I hear a frog. Where are you? Where are you?
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent.
All roads take the path.
As
Yay!
if they're about to say something, but never do.
And then we're back. Is there anything hidden? What the heck is that? Is that a dragon? What? You guys had your own dragon?
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
No comment about the dragon slide or whatever it is? Okay. There are so many missing person posters in the water. You think by now they would have, like, disintegrated, so that means they're, like...
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Oh.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
It's just a house, it can't hurt you. Or can it? Bum bum bum. Oh, there's a little ramp here. I want to explore. I want to see everything. Nothing's down that way. Seriously, all these posters should have been, like, degraded by now. I'll do that in a second. Although, knowing games like this, I doubt the key's for the front door.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
There's so many books. Are we going through the cat door? Girl, no, let's not do this.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Oh, it was a dog door. Okay. I thought it was a cat flap.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Oh. Okay. You know, for a house that's been abandoned for a long time, it still looks very nice. What the hell is that? Oh, those packing peanuts or something? Sorry, my nose is stuffed up for some reason.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Ooh. Bye, creepy garage.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Oh, look at little Edith. She's so happy. Let's see. Eddie, Lewis, and Dawn. In living memory of Lewis Finch, beloved brother of Edith, son of Dawn, great grandson to Eddie. Finch Family Cemetery? You guys have an entire cemetery for your family?
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Ooh.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Hee. Ooh. Apple pie recipe. Cool. Damn, you are right. There's so much cans of fish. What's this way?
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Ooh. I have a window into the garage. Or did you guys, like, just add it on? Yeah, you guys did add on. Oh my god. I'm saying that because they added a smaller table to this one to make it bigger. What's going on here?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Ooh. I'm sensing drama.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Ooh, nice TV.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Oh. The first house sank? Oh, and all the letters went up the chimney. Okay. Well, that's cute. Huh. I'll look at that stuff later. I want to clear out this side first.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Aww. Barbara Finch. Oh, she was a director?
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
How dare you. Again. Again. Does she eventually get sick of hearing it? Like, okay, that's enough with the goddamn music box.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Can we unlock this door?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Ooh. But not like literally, right? Right? At least I know how that works now. You just walk up. I was so confused because I was like, why isn't it telling me to activate something? Oh, I didn't even notice the books around the door. Damn. What happens if you want one of these bottom books? How are you supposed to grab it? Oh my god.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Hell yeah. You retaliate. Ooh, this one's open. Um, because it's open, I'm assuming we want to go in there, so I'm gonna save that one for last and explore some more. Molly, 1937 to 1947. So she was only 10?
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Aww. Wait, No, I wonder... Because I'm assuming... Because with Edith, we have a picture by her name. So I'm assuming that once we complete their story, we, like, draw a picture next to them. But I'm not sure. So I was thinking, like, maybe the peoples, once we get enough information, maybe? I don't know. I've never played this game before. All I know is disaster struck this family. Let's go this way first. Sven and Eddie. Sven Hosten Finch, 1915 to 1964. Eddie, 1970 to 2010. Ooh.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Ooh. Gregory, 1976 to 1970. What? What? Gregory was only 1?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Why is it a bathroom, though? It's not an actual room, though. I'm confused. Calvin and Sam, but it's been boarded over and just says Calvin. Calvin, 1950 to 1961. Ooh.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Ooh. Ooh. Let's go here first.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Odin? Okay. That's one hell of a name for a guy to have. Did he live up to it? Okay, Barbara. Barbara, 1944 to 1960. Ooh.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Ooh. Hot take. Okay.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
But there's like a electrical cord going up there. Ooh, my friend Bigfoot. Introducing Barbara Finch.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
I mean, it's understandable. Like, the most they would know is probably about this. You can understand. Okay, time to go into the shark room. Because I'm assuming that's a shark.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
And I can see why.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
The Finches. Oh, it's all underwater.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Ooh, damn.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
There's a tea set.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Oh, look at the kitty. And a stained glass window in here. Okay.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Oh no, it closed.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Aw. That's cute. Ooh. Ooh ah. Ooh ee ooh ah ah. Ting ting walla bing bang. Oh.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
That just seems mean. Like it's where, like, these shrines to them are. Molly, 1937 to 1947. Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Can we eat the starfish? I saw the thing in the gerbil cage. Don't worry, I'm not crazy. There's toothpaste. I ate? No. That looks fake. Those are fake berries. Let's see. Pumpkin?
My Halloween candy was all gone. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Wow, thanks, Mom. The gerbil food.
Gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Where's your gerbil?
I ate a lot of things that night.
I don't think those are real.
I kept eating and eating.
That's not good. Girl, no. Ooh, they're little birds.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Okay.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
What are we doing?
I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Excuse me? Okay. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Oh. that's how this works. Okay. Rah, rah,
I
rah,
tried
rah.
to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Where bird? Let's go up here. Hey, yo, bird.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
They look fake. What's happening in there? I like how the cat's purring. Like, yes, yes. Wait a minute, your nest.
The babies were all gone.
Hey,
I
y'all!
jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
Where are you? There you are.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Mama bird!
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I hear nibbling this way. Where are you?
Rabbits.
Oh my god! Yeah, got ya.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Goddamn, girl.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Come on, I remember.
I'm a rabbit.
Yeah, great out. Catch 2 rabbits with only 2 swoops.
She
Hell
was
yeah.
almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Well, this is ending the way I think it would. Whee! Ow. Eh. 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 Whee!
I
Whoa!
rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Rah, 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 rah.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Yum, 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 yum.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Where'd you go? You disappeared into the sand. If I were a seal, there you are. It's so nice of you to appear in front of me. Hiya! Come on.
I grabbed on
There we go.
tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Whee!
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Is there something downtown? No, this just goes all the way around. Okay.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I don't know where I'm going. Better. Bum 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 ba da da. Da da bum ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da 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 da. The morning. Brr, brr, brr. What are you gonna do with the drunken sailor this time? What the hell is a hose pipe? Is that what he said? I don't know. Yay, let him finish. Let the drunken sailor finish his song. Now I gotta eat ya. Thank you. You were delicious, apparently. Oh, we can't go up?
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Bow, 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 bow.
I I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Bow, 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 bow. Shwa, 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 shwa. Ooh, up we go. That's not how sewers work. Is it? Oh, God. God. Oh, what did I do? There I go.
I got closer and closer.
Where am I going? Under the bed?
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
Damn.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
So we do draw their picture.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
She is. There's a monster underneath the bed. It eats people. Hmm. It has to be like... What? Kitty! Oh, I can't jump on the branches? Fine. Look at that view! They have a fire pit down
This will
there?
be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Built 1937, Sven Finch. Do you always mark it?
Her room was like a museum.
Oh, was it? Oh, a paper mache shark. Norwegian folk tales.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh, God. Ugh.
When
No.
Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Dragon kills Finch. Tragedy strikes Finch family. Ooh. Feels like there's so much to do in this room. Wait a minute. I didn't notice these. Oh, they're all the birds. And a snake. Bob. Wait, are there other weird ones? Well, there's another lizard. Rob. Lurpy. Is there, come on, there has to be one more lizard. Zerpy.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
So that's another story, I'm assuming. Damn, that perfume bottle. It big, goddamn. Mole Man beneath the Finch house.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Aww. Edie won't go. 72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
For only a few weeks? Hell nah. She would be a celebrity forever. So there's the book over there. Oh god.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah, I hate
It
this.
was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, it was. Yes, it is. Oh, this has a peephole. What the fuck? Then we need another key, but I don't think we have another key, do we? There's a chair in the bathroom. Do we have key? Oh, that key fits there. Okay.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Ooh. Hey, don't slam the book like that. You'll ruin it. The pages will fold weird. We need to go back. You should really read that story. I feel like that's continuing on. Bow, bow, bow. Okay. Odin, 1880 to 1937.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Ooh. Oh, I have to hold it?
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Aw, poor guy.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Damn.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Oh.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Aw.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Damn. Saving. The mysterious death of And thereafter, Odin Finch. Ooh. We can move on now. At least I think we can. So is Sven's memorial going to be outside, or am I missing it somehow? Because I don't see it. Yeah, we still have a lot of people. I'm guessing the blue ones are the only ones we need to find. But what's with, like, Sanjay, Sven, and Ingborg? Is it because they weren't born? Or something? I don't know.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Hell yeah. Calvin Finch. Aww. No, game. Don't do that to me. Milton, you were here too. You little shit. Just so mean. You little shit. You're everywhere. Oh, we can't go over to that side. Fort Calvin.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Aww, it stops for Calvin there. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Captured Fort Sam. Oh, and then it's just wood paneling for the door. Can I jump on the bed? No? Okay. Regional High School. Ooh, Sam, good job. You graduated. I don't know why I'm...
He never talked about him.
Yeah. Makes sense, though. It can be hard. I'm guessing that's another door, so I'm not gonna go through there yet.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, Calvin.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At
Are we
Barbara's
swinging?
funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Calvin, dinner's ready.
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Whee!
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Whee!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Whee!
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Go, go,
The day he made up
go!
his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Hell yeah. Who doesn't do that? I remember I did, and then I would get too high and I would get way too scared. Can we click on his name or something? There's an achievement to play Calvin's story again, but I don't know how we do it.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
So I know we have to go that way. Calvin, how do I play your story again? Or do I just go up here and it's like, ooh. Or do we have to play a new game? Let me just check. Let me just check real quick. Because I don't want to miss the achievement. Because I'm an achievement hunter, if you don't know that. Let me see. Where are you? Where are you? How to unlock loop-de-doop? Simply finish the game and replay it. Oh, okay. Fine. Finish the game and replay Cal. Okay, fine. Okay. So there's nothing we can do. Fine then. Ow. Of course I'm bumping into crap. Cute. Butterfly.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
We can see outside. Now we can get back out if we need to. But I don't think I want to right now. It's time for Barbara.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
I mean, she was. Look at her. Look at all this. She wouldn't get this if she wasn't a child star. Is this just to get back in? Yeah, my mistake. I don't want out. I want to... Sorry, I thought there was something on there. I was like, oh, are we going to pick it up and learn more? But no. Okay.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Barb Street? Oh my god. Oh yeah, having that half-day Barbara. Aww. That cake must be nasty by now. Or is that a pizza? Because I want to say cake, but it's too flat. So I'm like, Oh, and it looks like she was a smoker. Don't you know that Shaz will kill you?
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Oh, Jackie, here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Oh my god.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Damn.
In a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed.
Oh, hell yeah.
Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So
Ooh.
Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
Oh.
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
He's dead.
So Barbara went to look for him.
We've all seen horror movies. He's dead.
She reached for the music box.
Why would you put the key away?
And
Eh.
she wound the key. She listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Excuse me? What the fuck?
She
Burn.
found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
What music are you playing right now? Also, aha. No! Get off my table, you dick! Can I hit this out of the way? Hell yeah, I can. Get off my table! Get off! Eh. Why won't you leave? There we go, clear the table. Hey! Hi-ya! This is a lot more fun than I thought it would be. Boo. Oh, God. Oh, no.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
I think this is all just a misunderstanding. It feels like it's going that way.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh, I was supposed to hit him?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Late picture show, huh?
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, we're dead, Walter.
Yeah, Walter. This music again? Oh my god. Skeleton gets smacked. Wait a minute. It's Halloween, and are you telling me we're giving out apples? Oh, I bet kids hated this house.
Walter, are you there?
What's up, nerd?
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh, dear God.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And there he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
I wonder where it is. Hey-ya!
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Oh, I was just trying to see where I'm supposed to go next. Okay. I was gonna abandon you, Walter.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow.
Hi-ya!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Did we just kill a guy? I don't want to check on the body. Everyone knows in horror movies when you go to check the body, they're gone. You see...
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous.
Oh, no.
Her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara she had a taste for stardom.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, so did her fans.
Boo.
Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh, God.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Damn. That's effed up.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. God, that's an effed up way to die. If it's true, which part of me wants to say it's not, but you
I
never
guess
know.
now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
This is still locked, right? Yeah. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. To the music box. Open the music box. Huzzah! Hooray, hooroo! Kaloo kalay! Is there anything down here that I can interact with?
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
You can never get enough of those. Oh, he's the one that cut the wood for the murals. Wait, is Sven's mural gonna be down here?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Excuse me? What the fuck? What is
I remember
this?
asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh my god.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Ah. So he just moved underneath the house? Oops, sorry. There's another door down there. So Shower and dishes get done together. That's actually probably a good idea on how to save water. Just saying, if you're living in a situation like this. Or you have to save money. Let's do the story first. Walter, 1952 to 2005. Okay.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Damn.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Then go this way. Go be with your family. Live your life. What's down here? A library? Ooh, tight space. Ooh.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara. And
Oh.
Molly. And Calvin.
Peanut butter? Oh my god. This is our trash pit, apparently.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
It's a train,
I'm going to
dude.
appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week.
Or a day.
I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Damn.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
hope the train's not active anymore.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
Oh, everything's still the same.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah. That's fucked
I
up.
don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
What's this? Brown rice. Ooh. I'm sure all this food has gone bad by now.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Yeah, you can't bury something that's still alive. How dare you?
Now that there's only one of us left. Or maybe two. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
1952 to 2005. Hit by a train. That's so sad. He was like, I'm so ready to live, and then immediately dies. What's that out there?
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Ooh, solar powered lights.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Let's explore the beach. Let's go to the beach, let's go get a wave. Can I go out in the water? Be like, F it. Nope, it won't let me. Let me go swimming.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Nothing up here. These have motion sensors on them? What are you? You know? What is that? Why is the light blinkety blinking? Bow, 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 ba-dow, bow. Ooh, big tree. Can't go back, okay.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Ew.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
I mean, fair. That is a fair argument.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery may be more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Ooh, Lucy, Daisy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco, Zoe. Some of these are the... Where's Bob and where's Bob? I remember there being a Bob. There's Bob. Oh, thank God. Christopher, Shadow, Oliver. So many dead animals.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Ooh. Molly Finch. Kitty. Calvin. Sven and Edie Finch. Walter. Barbara.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Well, I mean, like, you can respect, like, how do I want to say this? Like, you
She could
can...
see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Like, I don't think, the past held Edie down. I think she's just, like, acknowledged and accepted it, but she still lived, because of the past, she still lived life to the fullest. But the mom, instead, was, like, so terrified of the past that she let it, like, weigh her down. You know what I mean?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gus, Sam, goody. Still can't believe this one. 1 year old. Are you kidding me? How?
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Milton. Wait, can I interact with any of the others? Did I just miss them? What's happening? Who's Milton? Oh. I was like, I don't see a Milton here. What the fuck? Milton. Born May 19th, 1992.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Ah. The one that, yeah, now I remember. Oh my god, my memory is so bad. Like, who the fuck's Milton? Oh. Louis Finn. This is why I always write everything down.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday. and find everything out for myself.
We're in
But
a
looking
tree.
back on it now,
Yeah. That weighs back down. Can't go this way because it's overgrown. Okay.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, damn. I believe in you. I believe in you. Yeah, you did it. There's... Well, actually... I know there's a ladder there. America! Blah, blah, blah.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Open sesame.
They were both pretty intense.
Damn. Ooh. Airline ticket. What? K. Finch. Oh, poor squirrel. Poor
Instead
cat.
of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
I'm gonna assume...
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Hehehe. And that is fine. It's fine to be scared of some things. Sam.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Odin Finch National Park.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hehehehe.
Nothing quite like being outside.
Hold still while I take a
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
Ooh.
Good eyes, Dawn.
Yeah.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn!
Aww.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
I don't think she's proud of herself.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad! Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh my goodness. I don't know how to feel about this one. Because I get that hunting and everything was like... He was trying to bond with her, but she really didn't want to kill that animal. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Ooh, this is the Gregory one.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Oh, duties, sleep, sweep trash, be a baby. Emergency evacuation plan. No playing outside, no answering doors, no messes after dark, all chores before dark, respect others. I can see why Gus started possibly lashing out towards his dad. I can see why. Gregory. Let's find out what happened to you. Divorce contract, Sam Finch. Ooh.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Hello?
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Ron, I don't want
Yas.
About the world is good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Ooh. Are those bubbles? I just saw some bubbles. Yes.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh, I was like, what the frick am I supposed to know? Whoop.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Ooh. Whoop.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to
Come here.
But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Ooh, damn.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh, damn. Wee!
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
I wish they.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Damn.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Damn, that is sad. No one noticed. Ooh. I'm guessing we go up here now.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
The Holy Bible.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
That's good. At least something helped. Let's see. Oh, Sanjay. Let's see. Fly to India. Ooh.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Hell yeah. Can I go down the pole? Oh, hell yes. Let's do this. Whee! Can we climb back up? Just watch her like, woo! I got this! That would have been badass. You got this, girl. You did it once, you can do it again. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make you go down the fire pole again.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Where do I go? Oh, there we go. It didn't activate. That's why I was so confused. This is dangerous. So is that.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
I'm sure. Edith.
And to see kids in the house again.
Yeah. So this is Edith. Ooh, I like the pots. Middleton. Lewis. And Dawn.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Yeah. Open sesame.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
Oh no. What happened? Can I get in the art supplies? Come on. Gus, Finn, Barbara. Lewis rules. Hell yeah. Hells yeah. To teach and to learn. 7 ways to create a fulfilling classroom. Ooh. Oh.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Middleton, 1992 to, I
After
don't know.
Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Damn. Can we go around? Ah, we can go inside. Just a sec, though. I wanna make sure. Yeah. There's nothing else out here. I'm just wasting all of our time. Sorry. Open sesame. Thank you. There's so much paint in here. Ooh, it even has a
I
bed.
think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Hell yeah. Wow, these are beautiful. Oh, and he even made a door. Built in 1992.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Ooh. How do I... Ah, there we go. I'm like, Aww. Oh.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Damn. Well, he disappeared into a magical world like Narnia. We all just saw
Mom
that.
spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
He went through this door specifically.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
He found a magic paintbrush. Have you not been paying attention, Edith? Girl.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Ooh, that's not good.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
So we can go that way, but what's a dissurvey? Nothing. Okay. Never mind. I am a dingus. His room's a boat. How'd you get a boat all the way up here, guys? Come on, you can tell me.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh,
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Ooh. High school diploma. So he was a gamer, huh? Locker contents. Ooh, Lewis Finch. Okay, let's find out what happened.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Ooh, this is an interesting way to do things.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
I think that's just the other way around. Whoops.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
Oops, sorry.
He knew it was all in his head.
Ooh.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Okay. I'm sorry to do this, but it's been around 2 hours and apparently supper is ready. So we will be taking a quick break right now. Well, not so quick. We'll be taking a break. So, get some food, get some water, go to the bathroom, do whatever you need to do, and we will be back in a little bit. See you in a bit, everybody. Okay. I am back. Gameplay. Trying to see if I'm missing. Okay, what was I doing again? Right.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Yes, new friends.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Mm-hmm.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Bum, bum.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet,
Yes.
were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Hey, Mario.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh no. Oh god, sorry.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
Ugh.
He started drifting away from our reality.
There we go.
Minneapolis.
Ooh, that's a
one day
clever
he
one.
forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Beautiful prince.
beautiful prince.
Hell yeah.
The prince was on his own quest for
Radiant Rainbow, sinister serpents. Hell yeah.
sinister serpents.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He followed the sound of his
Electric sitar, obviously.
electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Okay.
Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Oh.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Uh-oh, what's happening? Order today. Ooh.
Began to forget the world we know.
That's not how that works.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh no, is that us? Or Lewis, I should say.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Poor guy. I feel like we shouldn't go up here, but I don't know where else to go.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Bum-ba-da-bum-ba-da. La-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Hey, what's up? Hey, guys. What you
Including
doing?
the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
Calico? Suspiciously shaped hallway. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. Hey, Supreme Miranda. I'm not liking that also.
His prince waited, holding his crown.
Oh no.
There was only one thing left to do.
I don't like that.
Bend down his head.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, my prince, be good to me.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Ooh.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
He seems pretty dope. I've actually been lurking since Gregory. Sorry. Ooh. Yeah, the Gregory one messed me up. Like, I was like, oh my god, wait, he was 1 year old? What? That's way too young. That's effed up. Ooh.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Oh. Ooh, Bryn's just... Oh my god, what's happening? Controls are getting away from me. No. No, game. Stop being a dink. There we go.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
Oh. Is that a shower head? He showered out here? Are you kidding? All exposed? I don't know about that.
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
That's a little effed up. Look at that view. Look at that moon. Still can't believe the original house is right there. It was so close to making it.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Ugh.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Edith, Mom. So much packing peanuts.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Not the jewelry. Happy 90th. Aww.
What
Going
happened that
up.
night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
But it didn't, did it?
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Oh, it's all like paper mache characters of King Louis. I almost thought that feather was a knife and was like, what the fuck were you doing up here? Open sesame.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Mom? Grandma? I guess I follow the lights.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
Yeah.
When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Ooh. I'm learning
Or
things.
that Edie had a key to it.
Ooh.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories.
Ooh.
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Ooh.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Who is sleeping in here? Is it Edie? History of the Finches.
Dear Edith, There's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Damn, this feels weird.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Damn.
God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Yeah.
But I never thought I'd go back to it.
It's the place
When
where
the
it all
fog
started.
rolled in, I lost my way.
What do you mean you lost your way? There's a blinking red light on it. Wouldn't you be able to see it?
I got turned around. I started seeing things.
Ooh. Bye. Have a good time wherever you're going.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Ooh, a bed.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Ooh.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No!
The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Wee. Bow, 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 bow.
A few years went by.
Bow, 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 bow.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while.
And then she didn't?
She didn't.
Yeah. That's usually how that goes in the story.
And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Oh god, are we being born?
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
Oh damn.
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh no.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Aww. I feel so sad now. Aww. A story by Giant Sparrow for Shirley Dallas, 1946 to 2013. Oh. Oh my god. I feel so sad. And that is what remains of Edith Finch. The end of everything. Finish all the stories. It's so sad. How could you? Come on, game. Could you let there be one happy ending where she at least got to be with her kid? Because I'm guessing from the story she died in childbirth. So they never actually got to meet. That's just too sad. Look at all these pictures. I wish I had more pictures of me as a kid. Ooh, thanks, Johan. Where? Oh, Johan. Ah. There is a happy ending. There's multiple endings, or is it like after all of this? It's the one left untold. Which one is that? Can I... The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Who's left untold? Is it Edith's? Oh, I thought you were being like, no. I thought you were being like literal. Like, oh, I missed someone? Who, what? Additional sound design. Ooh, we got a cowboy. Design consultant. Keith looks so over it, like, ugh. Melissa just crapped herself. That's what that baby looks like. Aww. Tom went to the beach. I haven't been to a beach in such a long time. There are no beaches where I live. Well, at least not close by. Neil looks so bored with playing chess, like, oh, why did you assign me up for this? Ooh, James a little racer. Hector's like, please, you're choking me. Please stop. I thought this game was going to be a lot longer. I don't know why, but I thought. Lewis Finch. The Edith Finch team. Aww. the end. Boo-hoo. Now I just want to see something. I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm just seeing something. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, we're just missing one more achievement. We'll do that, and then that'll be the end of this stream. Which is simply... Oh! That's interessante. Well, we need to replay Calvin's for an achievement. So let's do that real quick.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Let's do this.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Back. Forward.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Forward.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But
F you, Mom!
He finally made up his mind to do it.
Whee! Whoop!
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Just start dinner without me.
Whee! He'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Woo!
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I feel like this is not how physics works, by the way. There we go. Whee! Whee!
The day he made
Goodbye!
And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
I think every kid did that. Every kid who had access to a swing, because I know I sure as hell did.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
And then that way. So, I do have one... Wait a minute. So, since these two stories are attached to each other, they were played at the same time? Is that what it's telling me? Oh, yeah, it is. At least I think. Let's see. I think it is, but I'm not 1,000% sure. Yeah, I think it's just doing it all over again. So, if that's that, what happens if we replay Edith's story? Does it just start the game over again? Oh, it does. Oh my god. Well, I guess that was What Remains of Edith Finch. We completed the game today. I can't believe that. That was way longer. I wonder what we'll play after this. Maybe another walking simulator? I don't know. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch and you aren't yet following the channel, please consider following because it helps with the channel a lot. And if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, please consider like, comment, and subscribing because it also helps it a lot. And with all that said and done, thank you again for watching, and I'll see all of you next time, or most likely later tonight, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, bye!